everyone, what's up, Sis Slow? How's everybody doing today?
What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's up, girl? It
What,
is Tuesday.
how they say down there in New Orleans? Wazam.
What's happening? What's that?
Wazam.
I can't even say it right.
Wazam with a Z. Wazam.
What's happening?
Just say was Zam.
Oh,
Z.
what's that? Okay, all right.
Z. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What's and then ZAM. Wazam.
What's that? Oh, okay. You know what? When our homeboy jump on here next time, I'm gonna have him give us a little slang from down there. You know, our Louisiana brother, our
Yeah.
loyal Louisiana
Ah,
Isaac. Yes. But girl, where have you been? There's so much stuff going on in the B sector. Like, first of
girl.
all, I ain't really been talking about
Entrepreneurs
nothing
under.
in the sector lately because it's all about other sectors. So this is the first thing in a minute that I'm like, hmm, it's some juicy shit going on in the sector. But let me tell you, you guys come on in. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed.
And support.
We're gonna have a little discussion here about right and wrong. It's a right and a wrong way to look. No, not that.
Ain't
Um,
saying right.
and
Ain't saying wrong. Ain't saying no any type of thing that's going on.
girl, I'm telling you, if this situation don't remind me of the Kimmy and the other guy, what's that guy? He was part. What's the more? What's the men that the group or the organization that
Right. Don't
I
call
can't
me.
remember the stars. You know the what's the men called again? We got the Western Stars, right?
Eastern Stars.
The
Oh,
Eastern,
no. The
the North
Masons.
Stars.
The
Okay,
Masons.
The
It's the
Masons and the
Masons.
Northwest Stars or whatever they call
No,
it.
the Eastern Stars are the women. The Masons are the
Okay,
men.
the Eastern Stars her women and yeah, when she was this kind of reminds me of that situation when Kimmy was getting dragged for speaking or talking to or dealing with or whatever it was with that married man, the Mason, and how people were dragging her and telling her she was wrong and she shouldn't be talking to this man and da 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 da, and especially when it kind of got to where she was talking about, yeah, he wanted to come down here, he wanted to do this to me, and he wanted to visit me, and when it kind of got inappropriate. Now, with this situation that's going on now in the B sector with Pretty Chocolate Girl and uh, Malik, which is I don't know what the hell Malik is now, Brooks' baby daddy, Brooks' ex, because for forever we all knew of him and her as being married, but now it's like a lot of stuff that's coming out, even from Brooke herself about their relationship and how Brooke feels like people shouldn't be discussing her relationship here on YouTube, but in the next breath, when people say that type of stuff, it's like they have been, or they doing it now, discussing somebody else's personal
Mhm.
business or personal relationship. And I know though, who follow her know that she's been, going back and forth with Rita and dragging Rita and her baby daddy or Rita's husband, whoever or what. You know what? I don't know what the thing is today, but a lot of women call they man their husbands. I don't know what's up with that when they're not married.
I
And
guess it's
I
the
don't know Rita's
same.
situation, so I'm not talking about her specifically, but I'm just talking about I done seen not just in the B sector, but I know personally women who go around talking about my husband, my husband, my husband. And that's just their baby daddy. Barely their boyfriend. Oh, but go ahead.
I mean, I guess people look at it the same way they look at when a guy says he wifing up somebody or his wifey or something like that. Maybe, when they say, that's my wifey or some, husbandy is too long.
Right, well, and especially when that song came back in the day, "Will you be my wifey? Yes, I'll be your wifey." You know that
And see,
song.
and that's the issue. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he ain't your husband, she ain't your wife, and we keep giving boyfriend privileges. I mean, husband privileges to boyfriend. They don't earn it. You know what I'm saying? You keep giving all of these husband privileges to somebody that has not wifed you for real, and you end up with girlfriend heartache. Cause that's all
And I mean, I guess I don't know. I ain't never called no man, no matter how long I've been with him, my husband, if he wasn't my
you,
husband. Like you my
me
nigga,
either.
my man, you my nigga. You my baby daddy. You not my
I
husband.
never see a boyfriend.
Ain't no ring, ain't no ring on my finger.
I ain't say
Sure.
boy after I was 18. I ain't have no boyfriend.
Mm, mm. And it's like, okay, it's very confusing right now because I'm trying to keep up with the storyline. And if anybody wants to hit the link, hey TMO, you're welcome to hit the link too if you want to. But if anybody wants to hit the link to fill us in with a little bit where we're a little confused, please feel free. But I ain't gonna do y'all like Jay Wilson though. Girl, Jay Wilson had me cracking up the other day. He had what's his moderator on there? The gay dude, the one that everybody be going at. I can't remember his
Uh,
name. Y'all, give me his
um,
name in the chat, y'all. What is his name?
I
What is
don't
his name?
even
He
know.
got an Instagram and he be posting sexy pics on there.
Child.
But anyway, he had him on his panel to explain what was going on with a situation. Hold on, water, y'all. Mm-mm-mm.
I'm
What
sorry.
Timo say? A word? Oh, you trying to say like what is she referring to the word like husband or wifey or
It's just a word. Huh? She said Rodney. They said Rodney.
that's his name, Rodney. Jay Wilson had Rodney up on the panel, girl. And you know how Jay Wilson do sometimes? He come live and he don't know what's going on. So he be like, "What's going on, y'all? Fill me in. Tell me what's going on." He asked Rodney about a gazillion times. Well, tell me, Rodney, what happened? Rodney, spill the tea. Rodney, what happened? Rodney, oh, I was cracking up. And they was like, well, basically, this. It was so funny because that's one of the things that people laugh about when it comes to Jay Wilson. They be like, he be coming live sometimes, don't be knowing what's going on, and be having people just come up on the panel and explain.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know a little bit about what's going on here. You said what the lady just spoke was a word. Oh yeah, she said what you just spoke was a word. That's what she was saying.
Oh, okay.
But okay, so I remember, and y'all fill me in the gaps, right? If I'm missing something. But I remember last year, of course, this year just started, so But last year, I remember when Brooke was discussing on her show about that other moderator, Pretty Chocolate Girl, and I really didn't know nothing about her. I didn't even know who the hell she was talking about. I didn't try to find out who she was talking about. I really wasn't interested last year to that storyline. But I remember when she was speaking about she used to moderate for that other moderator, Pretty Chocolate Girl, and her husband did too. Her husband, and I put that in quotations because shit, I don't know if they married now, ever married from Grish, from what Grish has to say. And I swear Grish will dox your dog socks off. Grish will dox your dead neighbor's dog off. I mean, Grish will dox your mailman.
Mm-mm-mm.
Gr-
That's
Chris
too much.
keep going.
Too
I'm gonna
much.
keep going. He was telling basically Brooke, if she keep going, I'm going. He was jumping on the panels and stuff, talking about, yeah, ain't no marriage license. Yeah, and somebody owes a debt. Somebody owes so many $1,000 that they get sued for. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then Brooke was talking about, go ahead, dox me. I don't care. I got your IP address, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Now they trying to dox the doxer. But anyway, back to last year. So Brooke had said that basically she got unmodded by that moderator. And she to this day, she swears to this day she don't know why she got unmodded. Now, how do you feel about that, Sislo? Let's just start right there. Let's start back at the beginning, towards the beginning. If you, because a lot of people, I done heard people arguing about this since yesterday. And some people feel like you shouldn't even moderate married men. And then some people feel like if she unmodded Brooke, then she should have unmodded. Now, no matter what the reason why she unmodded Brooke, that she should have unmodded her husband at the same time. Instead of still having him as a moderator, not telling Brooke why she unmodded her. Now, I don't know how many times Brooke reached out to find out why the lady unmodded her, but she did say that she asked her, and she never, to this day, found out why the lady unmodded her. But the lady obviously still kept her husband as a mod and was speaking to him behind the scenes, like in IG and other ways. So, how do you feel about that? Let's just start there with
Um,
the
well, I
experience.
I say that with the modding a husband part, somebody's husband, I mean, if that were the case, then you probably wouldn't have any male moderators because there's just going to be a chance that one of them is somebody's husband somewhere out there. However, if you have a working relationship or situationship with um, a person's husband and wife, with the husband and wife, and or if you know that this particular husband has a wife with maybe jealousy issues or issues with his her husband being in contact with other people, women, whatever, then you probably should shade away from that. But since she had the both of them as her moderators, then I would say then that yeah, she probably should have unmodded both of them because after that it seemed a little suspect for her to continuously be in contact with this woman's husband, but not responding to any of her messages or anything. So if she had an issue with one, then you just might as well cut it even and make it a total loss and have an issue with both of them because that is a bit inappropriate. I would have a problem with something like that.
And I would too. So that point right there, I don't fault Brooke for feeling the way she felt because, for one, if you reached out to a moderator and say, like, if I unmonitor you, you'd be like, you might come in the chat because I see people do it all the time. Hey, my mom stick is gone. Not in my chat, but you see it sometimes. People come into somebody's chat and say, hey, what happened to my mom stick? Or then some moderators, some content creators be like, oh, I took everybody's mom stick. I'm starting all over. I'll give you my stick back. Or, they just making changes on their platform, right?
Mhm.
But when she didn't tell Brooke why you unmodded me, and then I'm bringing this to my husband. Like, I'm bringing it to him. Like, what's the deal? What's up? Why she kept you as a mod and she didn't kept me? Like, this makes me look at both of y'all like kind of suspect. Like, I'm giving the side eye
Exactly.
to both of y'all. So the
Exactly.
husband can't tell me why I'm unmodded. The
Mhm.
the content creator can't tell me why I'm unmodded. So I get why Brooke felt some type of way about that. I definitely do. And about your other point with moderated husbands, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Like, I mean, and how would you know for sure? Are you going to ask for marriage license? Are you going to ask for proof that they ain't married? I mean, how would you even go about that route? Should I mod up a married man or not? Because there might be drama involved. I mean, who even thinks that way? First of all, if I mod up some dude, I'm not gonna think, oh my god, let me check to see if he got a woman. Let me get permission to make sure I can mod him up. Come on now, we all grown up here. And most of the people on here who be arguing back and forth and dragging people and their kids, they in their 50s.
Right.
So
And a
we
lot,
all grown on here, right?
and a lot of the people, excuse me, they have my speaks don't have personal relationships with the person they're buying for. Some of them just you just know me from coming in the chat, but that doesn't mean we necessarily talk offline.
Right.
You just come in because I'm always in there, and we communicate this and the other in the chat. But that doesn't mean that you would necessarily have to have a personal relationship with the individual outside of it. Because if that's the case,
Right.
most male content creators have mostly female moderators.
And I don't even talk to my moderators outside of chat. It's like two of y'all that I talk to outside of the chat, outside of YouTube, because I consider y'all cool as hell. You, I consider my sis, and Deanna, that's like my homegirl right there. So we talk outside of the B sector, but we don't be up there like discussing. I mean, can't neither one of y'all be like, "Oh, Tanya, yeah, she was being messy and she was doing this and dragging this person." Nope, I don't have those conversations like that because it's either girl run over here, go to this live. Girl, did you hear what such and such said on such and such show? Yeah, that shit was good, girl. I'm about to go live right now, girl. It's that type of stuff. But and
Yeah.
then with you, we have a closer relationship. But as far as everybody else, I'm not hitting nobody up to talk. What I need to talk to you for? And that's one thing I hate about people who be having all them goddamn mom meetings. We gotta have a mom meeting. Every mom gotta be there. Da, 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 da. Like you on a clock. Like you getting somebody's W
Right.
fours. If I ain't got no W four coming from you, I'm not coming to no mandatory meeting. Shit, I don't do that shit at work half the time. I be making up excuses why I can't come to the damn meeting. I'm like, I don't get that part. But yeah, boundaries. Thank you. And what's up, everyone? Hey, Lorraine, TMO, Detached. What's up? What's going on? What's going down? Again, if anybody wants to jump on the stanky link, there it is right there in the chat. So y'all can jump on the stanky link if y'all want to. But, okay, so,
She said,
because I don't even know how to.
"Yes, you."
Okay, let me just say this. Let me say this. There are certain times where I be hearing stuff about certain people I really like on here, and I don't go live. I don't discuss it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I keep my opinion to myself. I might watch the people who might be dragging them and stuff. It's YouTube. It is what it is. It's the B sector.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do no commentary about like, oh yeah, such and such said such. Remember that shit how Fire and them fell out. Now I'm not trying to compare their relationship to anybody I have a relationship with on YouTube. But Fire had got super pissed off because
Mhm.
Tracy was discussing what everybody else in the B Center was discussing about Fire. And that's how they broke up, and that's how they started beefing for years. And granted, they back cool again now.
Are they?
Girl, well, I don't know, child. I mean, the last I knew of, they was because Fi was going to bat over Tracy. Remember when Kimmy was talking about Tracy and Rob Rack and saying that he's allowing her. What everybody else was saying was everybody else was saying about Rob Rack. You letting this fool disrespect you and slut you out on the B sector streets and whatever, whatever. And Fi felt like Kimmy, if you cool and we have this thing going on where we're all not supposed to shade each other or drag each other. Why would you even discuss it? And Kimmy had her reasons. I'm not gonna judge her on her reasons because somebody had to tell Tracy shit. People still trying to tell Tracy she still think ain't nothing wrong happy with her, being choked on online live and having a gun. She still don't think nothing wrong with that. Even though Ron Rax is still down there locked up down in the San Antonio. But let's say Deanna. I've been cool with her for years, long time. And people be dragging her. She drags them. They go back and forth. I don't come on here and do commentary about it.
Mhm.
But if it's somebody I'm not really cool with, yeah, I'm doing commentary. Now, if it's somebody I respect, I'm gonna do it respectfully.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to be, non-biased, or I'm trying not to be biased. But if you up here and you dragging people and dragging their kids and dragging their men and dragging their mama and their ancestors and all this, and then you turn around and get mad when people do the same thing to you, it's weird to me. Like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? And that's one reason why people think that Brooke shouldn't be so upset with Lady Nika, because Lady Nika was discussing it on her channel yesterday and today. Lady Nika went live twice, I think, today already, and had panels where they was discussing it. And Brooke was all in the chat, like going off, calling people names, cussing people out, mad at Lady Nika for discussing it. Talking about, I wasn't discussing when you was getting into it with them, and they calling you, gay to croc, and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know that. Mm,
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're gonna beef out here in the beef sector and get all involved and get down in the dirty of it, then you gotta know that what goes around comes around because there's a whole Murphy's law involved. You know what I'm saying? And at some point in the time, you might be the topic of what's going on, and you got to be able to roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? And turn it. You know, get your point
right.
out too, because it's gonna happen. But one thing you cannot do is you cannot dish it out and not take it. You can't
Mm.
throw rocks and hide your hands. You can't do that. That's what that thing is all about. You know what I'm saying? If you go beef, you got to beef with a tough skin. Beef
Hold
with
on.
them
What did
level.
TMO say? Hold up. TMO said, um, call he came up because I told her it's not wise to come back live today with him in an open panel.
I
Cool.
think what I think
TMO,
she
you might have to hit the
what
like,
she
child.
said is that she said she told her it wasn't wise to come back live today with him on the panel or on the open panel because it might be
Who,
but
Nika? Or who was she talking? Who's she talking about though?
maybe she was talking about the chocolate baby and Malik coming on her panel.
Okay. So she's saying she like Pretty Chocolate Girl and Brooke. Brooke didn't ruin her second chance, but it's just mixed statements. You know what? Well, now that you say that, TMO, why did Brooke feel the need to keep saying over and over again he don't like dark skinned girls? My man don't like dark skinned girls. What do that got to do with? I was confused there. Like, is any dark skinned girls on here trying to holler at your nigga?
Who
That's what
said that?
I was confused about. She just kept making it a point that her men
Brooke,
do not like dark skinned
Brooke, you
girls.
said Brooke. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong Brooke Valentine thing, lady, girl.
Oh,
Because
TMO said he's supposed to come back maybe today. Hey, a view. Hey, beautiful. Lorraine said that's right. Don't know you and don't know me. Mine continues to be my guide. Personal life not necessary upon here. I'll support you. Hey, I like I said, I don't when it's people I really like on here. Yeah, I don't do commentary on them. But anybody else, shit, it's YouTube. It's the B sector. You bring, and even though Brooke didn't bring the content on here, her husband did. And even though, excuse me, even though I heard somebody say it's not personal business when it's on YouTube. Like, it's no
mm,
longer personal. Like, they were saying Lady Nika didn't go into her Facebook. Lady Nika didn't go into her IG or call up some of her family members to find out, anything about her. So it's not personal if it's already on the YouTube streets. That's what people were trying to say. And I'm just like, hey, I'm like JW. Hey, if it's content, you put the content out here. You can't get mad if somebody want to talk about the content, especially when you do the same thing. And I'm not pointing fingers at Brooke at all. I'm just saying so many of us discuss other people on in the B sector, and then when it comes down to you, you don't want people to discuss you in the B sector. Like that's hypocritical. I literally just heard her dragging the hell out of Rita about her man and saying her man sleeping around and her man cheating on her and whoop whoop whoop. I'm like, hold on, but you don't want nobody talking about your man, about your baby daddy, or the other baby daddy. Like, and then I was cracking up because I'm like, okay, you don't want nobody discussing your business, but you came back on YouTube and you gave us more tea. Like you gave us more tea. Like, okay, when her man was on Pretty Chocolate Girls panel, I couldn't hear hardly shit. And I even made a post yesterday saying, can somebody please let Malik on their panel and please let him talk? Because when he was on Pretty Chocolate Girls panel, it was probably like 4, 5 other women up there, and they was all yelling and screaming at him, and he was trying to talk. And even when he was saying stuff like, "Please, can y'all please just be quiet? Please let me talk, please," they was like, "We ain't gotta be quiet. We ain't got." I mean, it was a hot mess. I was like, I just want to hear him talk. Why won't they let Malik talk? And everybody in the chat was like, "Please let him talk. Please let him talk." I see. That's why I don't like watching those lives when everybody's screaming and yelling because they don't let people just talk. Like, put somebody in the fucking back. Like, people were getting mad at that one lady. What was her name? What was that lady's name? Valerie or Vivian or something like that. They were getting mad at her because they was like, "Oh my gosh, she's just so loud. She's taking over your panel. Why don't you put her down?" And all. I mean, I just wanted to hear Malik talk. I didn't give a fuck what he was talking about. I just wanted to hear what he had to say. And I felt like people were hushing him for why weren't they letting him talk? I don't understand. And the shit that he did say about his wife, ex-wife, whatever they are, it wasn't nowhere as much as Brooke told about herself when she came live. Earlier today, she told us, "I ain't married. We been broke up. That ain't his baby. That's somebody else's baby. I cheated on him, and that's why he left." And da 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 da. I'm like, what? Everybody was clutching their pearls. Like, what? Did you just say on a public platform that you cheated on your husband, not husband, and somebody else got you knocked up? And this whole time, everybody in the B sector thinking that you and Malik is expecting a new baby. Girl, I could have, boy, you could have slapped me
It's
on the
just
head.
too much. It's too much. That's the kind of stuff get people unalive.
But you know, some people think that it's a made up storyline too. They think that this is a manufactured storyline. Like me personally, ain't no way in hell I'm coming on here telling y'all, yeah, I cheated on my man and he left me. It's all good though. Me
Mm,
and my baby gonna be just fine.
mm,
Like, who does
mm,
that?
mm, mm.
Uh, what up, Queen Diva? How you doing? What's up, Jackson Street 23? What's up? What's up?
2300 Jackson. I hear that every time I see that.
I know. Lorraine said too much hatred among us. Well, I don't hate nobody, honey. You said of you said they never liked her, in my opinion. Okay, hold on. Let me go back because I don't you think they never liked who? TMO? TMO says she's a colorist simple and I gave her grace for the last explosion. I don't even know what color Brooke is. Is she light skin, dark skin, caramel?
The one that I thought was dark complected. If
I
I'm
thought
thinking of
Brooke
the
was
right
dark
person,
skin. I
if
really
I'm
thought she was dark skinned, and then I started maybe like around last year. I started seeing her on live or pictures of her, and she looked like 10 shades lighter. So I'm like, and then that's
mm,
when they started calling her dark skinned Brooke or light skinned Brooke, and I was like, why they keep calling her that? And then I started seeing her pictures, and I was like, is she light skinned? I don't know. I think it's the makeup. I think it's the makeup that she wears. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm like, even if you are lighter than TMO, you're not like light skin. Like just Kimmy is like light skin. Brooke, I don't know what color Brooke is. I'm gonna need her to take that makeup off for me to distinguish what color Brooke is. Because I swear Brooke was dark skinned. All these years I thought Brooke was dark skinned. And then she just seems much lighter now. But I ain't trying to drag. I'm just saying. I'm just doing commentary, guys. I really am. Just commentary. Just commentary. But what
I
else was I gonna
remember.
say? You said what?
I'm trying to remember what situation.
Somebody said filters. Somebody said she's using filters. I don't even know how you use filters on YouTube. I always go live from my laptop, and ain't no filters on my laptop. So how they be getting filters? They gotta do it from their cell phone. I don't use filters. If I come on here and show my face, I'm just on here. Like, and I done been on here. I done showed my face a million gazillion time on every YouTube channel I got.
Me too. Everybody know how dark I am. I'm
Everybody know
dark chocolate.
what I look like. Everybody know how thick my ass is. Everybody know I got a gap in between my tooth. Me and Jay Dunn is twins. We twinning. But yeah, you said, hey dude, I'm just getting the back and all of this gossip. Man, it's a lot going on, child. It's a lot going on. But Grish, I was like, Grish had me tripping because I'm like,
What's going
it's crazy. I know Bree and them and they crew and they clicked and said before that, Brish does what he want. Brish does what he want to do. If he's gonna dox people, he's gonna dox. We can't make him stop doxing, but we also don't ask him to dox for us and things like that. And he jumped on the panel several times. He was like, "Man, don't mess with my peeps. Don't come for my peeps. You come for my peeps, and it's on and popping." And he said, every time Brooke come on here saying something, I'm gonna come up here and give him some more receipts. And when he started talking about she owed what did he say, $4,000 to somebody? I'm like,
on?
please don't come on here telling how much I owe.
Sorry.
Do I owe anybody? Let me think. Let's see. I just paid for my dog license to be renewed this month. That was late, by the way. So they charged me a $25 late fee. Fuckers. Oh, I gotta get my plates this month. Other than that, I don't think. Oh, student loans. Of course, I owe some student loans like everybody in the world. Other than that, but I'm waiting on Biden. I'm waiting on Biden to pay that off.
Girl.
But still, don't nobody like to be doxxed. But he was basically like, you ain't married, ain't no marriage license out there. Then Brooke told us, I ain't married. But okay, if you don't want nobody talking about you, I think the best thing for you to do is just leave it alone. Just let it go. Because what happens with storylines all the time? They come and they go. If you really don't put much attention to it, like who all talking about Rob Rack right now?
Okay.
I ain't.
Like, like ain't nobody
Somebody
left
asked me in
out
somebody's chat.
eight boy.
Somebody asked me in somebody's chat earlier. They said, "Do you know when Rob Rack's next court date, or do you know when some?" I said, "Man, I ain't think about that, dude." I like Rob who? The YouTube sex symbol. That fool ain't nobody think about that fool. Sure. And they talking about, well, he called again to his homeboy's channel. He called from jail again. I'm like, I ain't going over there. I ain't thinking about that dude. I wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best of luck. And if he ever gets out, I hope he take his I hope he goes somewhere and try to get some help with drinking. That's all I can say about that fool. That's all I
Mm.
can say.
Yeah, but
Cole's World host say, "Hey, what's up, Cole's World?" You say, "Hey, the hood table, I agree, but come on out." It's always someone that remembers what happened, and they always end up throwing it right back. You absolutely right. You absolutely right, Coles. You absolutely right. But me, if I just don't want to be involved in a particular conversation or topic, I'm just gonna let it go right by me and keep acting like. I mean, that's what a lot of celebrities do. They get dragged on social media all the time, day and night, and they don't show them no attention. They just keep going about their own business, doing what they gotta do. They come on here, post their pictures, their videos of their kids and their family, whatever, you know. But I feel you though, yeah. And the thing about it is, it usually comes back up when somebody lied, or we get a cleanup by mother. Clean them up. Girl, you know, folks, where you know they celebrities on here. How many times y'all done heard these people to be sick to say, we not about these big celebrities, but we a celebrity to someone. I'll be like, child, what the hell? You a social media influencer, okay? Now, maybe if you got a million subscribers, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands, I mean, hell, I could call myself a celebrity. How many content creators you know that had news stations standing in front of your house at 6 o'clock in the morning begging to use your content on their stories? Hmm? I can call myself a celebrity. Shit, them motherfuckers, I never forget. I even posted the news link.
Yeah, I remember that.
News link. They was like, on the hood table show, Tanya. And then when we broke that story, that big old story, I was like, oh my God, I'm on the news. I'm on the news. But yeah, I ain't no celebrity though. I'm just a
Wait a
chick from.
minute, and then the authors, the battle of the authors, the husband and wife and the mistress.
Yes, yes. What Laverne. You know Laverne, she did
That
open
went on for a
uh,
while.
a hair shop. Are you following her on Facebook? She did open up a beauty salon where they do braids and all that kind of stuff. That girl got it going on right now.
Oh, she a hustler now.
Yeah, she's a hustler. She always been a hustler. She from the pen to now owning a hair salon. But yeah. Oh, she said, I feel like you are a celebrity more than most, especially with you. Oh, that's speaking of cakes. I'm gonna be on here decorating the cake tomorrow, y'all.
Cool.
I'll be on here tomorrow decorating the cake. I ain't really did no cake decorating in a long time.
You back to baking for other folks yet?
Hold on, hold on. Somebody's hit me up about this cake right now. I swear to God, they said have dinner reservation at 4:45. I live in blankety blank, and dinner is going to be South 72nd. Do you think I can come during the day or after dinner? Okay, hold on. Let me respond real quick.
But I need to answer my question though.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I'm making the cake tomorrow, so it will be ready Thursday. Okay. All right. So that's funny. As soon as we started talking about cakes, the person who ordered it literally is inboxing me. Asked me when to
And
pick it up.
that answered my question that I
Okay, what was your question about cakes?
had. Were you back to baking for other people yet?
No, I'm really not. When the Rona hit, I had stopped because I didn't want to be near anybody. I didn't want to be out there shopping. Like you used to be a caterer, right? So you know what it's like when you got to shop for all your customers.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, oh, well, can't you just order stuff online? Can't you just order stuff online? No, I like going out and I like looking at the big stores, the cake shops, and finding fancy things. I like actually getting out there, buying all my
Touching, yeah,
supplies, and stuff like that.
comparing
And when the Rona hit, when the Rona hit, I was like, uh-uh. But yeah, but this is literally like The first person I've accepted an order from. And it ain't like nobody ain't been asking. If you saw my inbox, all the pictures people been sending me, can you make this cake? Can you make this cake? And I would, but I ain't back into doing that right now. I'm like, and then I've been working overtime like crazy for the last damn near year, and we literally just slowed down. We literally, I think last week I worked 8 overtime hours, and this week only worked two.
Yeah, I
And
just got
before then, we
stretched.
was working 12-hour days like for months. So I got
Yeah,
a real job with 401k and benefits. So that cake stuff, that's just my side. Little, But
yeah.
anyhow.
I had. Speaking of work, I just got back and I got some catching up to do. They just sent something for me. I got a whole checklist of stuff I got to do because I'm just getting back this week. So,
Oh, you
um,
working again?
yeah, same thing, same job.
Oh,
Just
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah, I was on a leave for a little while when I was real estate. So, yeah,
Oh,
I
thank
got to
you,
go
Cole's
back.
World. She said your cakes are beautiful. Thank you so much.
I got to get over there and get to work because they, got a list of stuff for me to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to
Well,
get paid.
Lorraine said I tell her for the wrong sector first. I'm afraid knowing me to start a channel. You and a few others, I sense encouragement. Girl, if you want to make your channel, girl, make your channel. Make your channel. I got about 5 or 6 channels, child. They all ain't got to be over here in the big B sector. Just make sure if you create another channel, create a whole nother channel. Don't just change the YouTube name. That means create another channel, attach it to a totally different email and everything so it won't be in the algorithm. And then use your original YouTube channel to be over in the B sector. Or you can be like me and some other people. We in the B sector algorithm, but we still do other kind of content. We do TV show reviews, we do news reviews, we do celebrity news, we do a little B sector content every now and then, and we support people in the B sector. So it can be done, but I know how some people are. They don't want their YouTube channels to have any type of algorithm with the B sector. But that's like my other channel. I have a channel where I do door dashing. When I do I ain't door dashing like a year and a half, literally. But if I was to ever do door dashing again, I would upload some videos because I just be doing like DoorDash vloggings when I used to DoorDash. I have a channel for that. I have a channel for my dog. I have a channel for me and my grandson. I have a channel for my cakes. I got all kind of YouTube channels. So yeah, they don't have to always be affiliated with the B sector, you know. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, be ye. How you say it, Cisco? That Bible verse: "Be ye encouraged."
That's not a scripture, but it sounds good.
Oh, it's not a scripture. Hold up. You mean blaspheming?
No, you're not blaspheming. You just being encouraging to somebody.
It sounds good though. Be ye
Oh, really good.
encouraged.
Now there's a song that say "Be encouraged, be encouraged, no matter what's going on." But
You welcome, Lorraine. She said, "Thank you." You're welcome. No, seriously though, if you want to start a YouTube channel and let all the people know, especially all the people in the chats that you go through, let all the people know so people who you support can support you. Because I show will. I'll be sharing your lives and come through your chats and everything. But yeah, it's a lot of people in the B sector on YouTube, period, who have so much to say and so much commentary, um, advice. They be giving all kind of other stuff on people's channels, and people be telling them you should start your own channel, you should start your own channel, but they don't want to. And then some of them end up doing it anyway, and they do really good. They do
mm,
really good. So yeah. But Anywho, Sislo, when you going live again on your channel?
I don't know, Chad. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. You never know.
Tonight,
Whenever
tomorrow.
the spirit move me.
I know you haven't talked about the Nature Boy stuff in a while. You still follow
Yeah.
him or them?
Well, yeah, he hasn't. I'm waiting on him to go on trial, or he hasn't.
Oh,
That's not moving right now. But
mm.
oh, girl, since you brought that up, I do gotta go to Velvet pregnant again.
What?
By
Don't tell
Solar.
me she's pregnant by. Whoa.
He got two
Whoa.
babies coming at the same time.
Because he got somebody else pregnant. What's the other
He
girl?
got Janae or Natiri. He got her
Materia.
pregnant. Yep. And now girl, I couldn't believe. I'm so done with Velvet. I don't know what to
So
do.
you mean they still being sister wives?
No, Natiri don't want nothing to do with him. Nothing to do. And no, she don't want nothing to do. And she is so hurt. She having a girl and Velvet just
So he wasn't
ooh.
cheating on her or excuse me, sleeping with both of them at the same time. Like he broke up with the Cherry, then started messing around with Velvet.
He was going back and forth and they let him, both of them.
Oh wow.
But
Mm.
Natiri was letting him come. Well, Janae, that's her name, is Janae. She was letting him come back thinking he was done with Velvet. But and Velvet kept going back and forth.
Uh-huh.
But in the meantime, she want a husband so bad. She wants it. Girl, anyway, it's
Mm.
just terrible. It's terrible, and I'm so done with her.
Mm.
I'm so done with her. I love her. I pray for her, but honey, I don't even. Mm-mm, I don't even comment on none of her stuff
Because
no
I
more.
mean he ain't even there anymore, and they still allowing the fellas to pass them around and run through them like that and knock them up too.
It's the mentality. That's that time.
I guess
Their souls are tired.
he really did a
And
number
then
on them.
he got mixed up with Jaguar, and that intensified her mental situation. She can't stay out the news. She keep getting locked up every other week for one
Mm-hmm.
thing or the one getting 5150. And she just, oh my God. She just got a car towed last night. So it's
What?
just, oh, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much, girl. But the only reason why I haven't, because I don't want to be so negative. I mean, because there's enough people talking about it in a negative light. It's like, if there's an angle, let me turn it to positive somehow. You know what I mean?
But you know, on
I'm
that
so
note again,
slow.
it's
I'm
kind of
slow.
like when it comes to putting your content out there, you everybody is not going to be oh, you're pregnant. Oh, both of you are pregnant by the same.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all kids are gonna have so much fun growing up. Like
Mm-mm.
people put this shit out here on YouTube or social media and they get mad when when people be talking about it or dragging them. Like, don't put shit out there
And
that
see,
you know
it's
you're
like
gonna get dragged
Velvet.
for. You don't want to be dragged. I mean,
Velvet has 3 kids, 3 baby daddies in like 3, 4 years. Like
I
her
don't know.
kids
That's
are really like, she just had a baby last year. Her
yep.
dad, before the baby was born, he only got to really start developing another relationship with her once he pretty much rescued her from carbonation.
Right.
That was the thing that he did. He died after she was out of carbonation. You know what I'm saying? And then she still got reattached to it.
He
She
did a
still
number on
got.
them. That Nature Boy did a number on them
He
because
did. That's why he's locked up right now. He's a
I
mental
can't do it.
mastermind. He's a manipulator.
Shit, before I let you make me a sister wife, I'm gonna have me some brother husbands.
You hear me?
Oh
You hear
shit.
me?
And I'm gonna make sure they all got different skills like they do in different countries. I'm gonna have me a mechanic. I'm gonna have me a plumber. I'm gonna have me an electrician. I'm
You
gonna have
hear
me a
me?
doctor. Child, before you
I
hit
didn't
me,
know how to do
I
some
bet you I
stuff.
got me some brother
You know what I
husband,
mean?
some uncle daddies, some nephew something.
Uncle
Let
Daddy.
me
That
shut up.
remind me of that. That remind me of that guy on TikTok, Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy.
Oh, thank you, Lorraine. She said, "Did you figure out the Amazon? I reordered for you myself. I'm glad you're settled in. Thank you so much. I do appreciate. Oh my God, y'all blessed me so much last year. I didn't think nobody was gonna give me nothing for my
Mm,
housewarming gifts. When I put that housewarming thing on Amazon,
and I forgot to do mine. I ain't never do it.
I felt so loved and just blessed, and I still feel blessed when I walk around my house. I mean, I just walk around my house sometimes and I be like, "This my shit. This my shit." Hmm. Yep. So yeah, and then the things that people bought me, like some people, I had a actual in-house uh well, I recorded that. Y'all remember I went live for
Yeah.
my housewarming party last year, and I did the Amazon online thing and threw an online unboxing for the people who bought me stuff off of Amazon for my housewarming, and then I went live from my actual housewarming party at my house, and people bought me all kind of stuff. I was like, oh my god! I just yeah, it's much appreciated. And trust and believe, I use everything. I swear to God, I use everything that I've got for my housewarming gifts. Everything. The only thing I have not used is something Melissa bought me, which I'm going to use this summer, and that is one of those them cheese boards, like cheese and meat boards. They
Uh,
wood,
uh, pussy
and they
touch.
come with all the different knives and spatulas, and it got drawers underneath it, and it's really really cool. I'm gonna have to bring that on live maybe next week or something, but I haven't touched that yet. But I'm definitely gonna be using that for my parties and my cookouts this summer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, honey. But I'm about to get off of here. I thank you guys for joining me. I know we don't be having no humongous crowds over here like the bigger YouTubers. So I always appreciate when y'all come through to show us some love over here at the hood table. I appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. And make sure you guys like and share the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And anything else you want to add or say, Sislo, before we wrap it up. And make sure you give the people's your YouTube channels names.
I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You can catch me at Mrs. Slow's Newsworthy Update or Trash Talk 22. That me.
Yes, Trash Talk 22. That is her backup or second
I'm
channel.
sorry, Trash Talk Alley 22.
Yep, Trash Talk Alley 22. I got you. And also Miss Sislo Newsworthy Updates. That's her main channel. And she do go live from both her channels, except for her backup channel. Um we get a little bit more out the box over there. We might talk a little stuff, you
We have
know,
we have more
discuss
fun.
drama and
Play some games.
yeah, play
Play
some
some pranks.
games, things like
Do
that
some
over there on Trash
skits.
Talk. Basically, we talk trash over there, huh?
You're right.
Yep, yep, yep. And if y'all want to be a blessing to either me or Sislo, both our cash apps are up there. It's never mandatory, never ever mandatory for you guys to send us a love offering. But if you are moved or touched by the Lord or somebody, feel free to cash app either one of us, $ the hood table 402, or Sislo's is $Sislo. And on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Keep it hood, yeah.
Yeah. Love you guys.